Coming to you here as I'm just driving along, sitting in traffic, though I thought I might just share a couple of thoughts about a company I'm involved with called CTFO. CTFO stands for Changing the Future Outcome, and they certainly are doing that. We all know that the CBD industry is proven right now to be explosive, to say the least. But what a lot of people don't realise is that it's a buyer beware marketplace. And by that I mean people just seem to think that all CBD is equal. And what I want to share with you is the fact that that's not true. In fact, some CBD can be causing more damage than the good it's doing. The average CBD that you will get in a high street store, pharmacy, chemist, you name it, the absorption rate on that is between 4% to a maximum of 30%. Now I'll say that again, an absorption rate of between 4% to a maximum of 30%. There are companies out there that will tell you they use nanotechnology to make their CBD bioavailable. And by bioavailable, I mean that it mixes well with water. I can tell you there are companies out there that are using nanotechnology. But what those companies won't tell you is that by using nanotechnology, they're actually damaging the molecules in your body. So I want to tell you about, again, CTFO, who I'm very, very proud to represent. CTFO have a patented product which is called 10x Pure. And that 10x Pure, when applied with CBD, it actually makes the product bioavailable without damaging any molecules. And moreover, which is more important, it's got an absorption rate of about 90%. Now, just bear in mind, 90% as opposed to between 4 and 30%. Why does that, or why is that? Because 10x Pure is referred to as being hydrophilic. And by that I mean hydrophilic, it has an affinity with water. That means it mixes well with water. Now, we all know our bodies are made up of 2/3 of water, so therefore it's extremely important that when looking at CBD oil, that you, number one, you look at the absorption rate and of course the potency of the actual product itself. But also, which is very important, you want to be looking at the extraction method, independent third-party lab reports, independent lab analysis. And you're going to say, or might ask, well, where would I find those? Well, I can tell you on the ctfo.com website, you will find those. And I suggest to you that if you go to buy a CBD oil from any which you might refer to as a reputable company, I would ask you to go to their website and just see for yourself, are those details available? And surely if they're not available, it should raise a red flag for you. It should mean that you should walk out of that store. I can also tell you, and these is verifiable facts, that over 70% of all labelling is incorrect. Now, it's incorrect in one way or another. There could be too little CBD included in the product. There could be too much. There could be a range of various things that's mentioned in the CBD that really doesn't mean anything to you. And again, I encourage you, if you see something in there that you don't understand what it is, research it. Don't buy that product until you research it and you know exactly what you're putting into your body, or more importantly, what you're not putting into your body. Because I can tell you, when it comes to CTFO's third-party analysis, they go through a list of maybe 30, 40 variations of harmful products that could possibly be in CBD. They check for filth, for dirt. They check for mycotoxins. They check for microbial. They check with, there's just, the list is endless. And all of that is available on our website. So it's not that I want to run down any other company. I don't believe in that. But what I do believe in is that people have the right to know what they're actually putting in their body before they put it in there. And we all know what hype can do. And unfortunately, sometimes we just think we must have it now. We must have it now without doing our proper research. And I mean, when you think about it, a lot of people out there who have many, many health challenges, and they would do anything to get rid of that pain or the stiffness or whatever it may be. And yes, good CBD oil can help. We're not allowed to say it can prevent, heal or cure. However, we have many, many, many testimonials that will speak for themselves. So I'm going to cut this short, but I want to leave you with a message this Easter weekend that please do yourself a favor. Do not buy CBD oil just because of price. You may see some CBD oil being offered for a ridiculously low price. That should send alarm bells ringing to you. I always say if people bought on price, then everybody would be driving the cheapest car in the world. So think about it. What are you putting into your body? And what damage could it do? Some of these companies use leaves for paste. I'm not going to go into it because I don't want to defame any company. I don't want to ridicule any other company. I can only speak for the company that I represent to tell you CTFO is the leading company. Our CBD oil, our 10x CBD oil, is at least 3 years ahead of any other CBD in the marketplace across the globe. That's a big statement. And as I said, all of our independent lab reports, again, our product is checked 3 times. It's checked when it's manufactured. So the manufacturers of the product, okay, have to check it. We use good practice manufacturing, which is governed again by the American government. After that, we have an independent third-party accredited company who actually checks to verify the actual potency and strength of that product. And then finally, we have again the independent labs who carry out the analysis to make sure that everything that we say is in the label, that's in the bottle, is on the label, and all our results can be seen on the website. So if you want to get yourself some proper CBD oil, only go for the very best. You deserve it. That's 10x Pure. You can order it at www.10xpure.co.uk. So all I have to say now, it's a beautiful sunny day here in Ireland. Unfortunately, I'm sitting in the car. I'm not getting very far as I'm sitting in traffic, but I want to wish each and every one of you a very happy, healthy, safe Easter. That's Des McDermott here from Northern Ireland, saying over.